So can you tell us a little bit about Maya?
Maya Mason, she's the marketing executive, head of marketing actually for Continental Studios. She's been there for a long time, and she knows her job is to keep up with the times and have her finger really squarely on the pulse. And her life is her work. She lives there and is unapologetic and very lonely, so she needs her job.
Now, as somebody who in this world we have the word meta. How do you enjoy? How do you ingrain yourself in the meta world of this? Being part of this, going from this craft service to that craft service.
But this is also nuts. Like I feel like this is so meta for just being at a premiere like this with my boss Matt Remick. It all feels very meta. Like I feel like this should be shot for a future season. Let's hope.
As someone who is a producer yourself, Tiny Beautiful Things, and I Love Dick, and a bunch of other stuff you were part of as well. What's it like for you on seeing the producer side now and seeing all the different sales and things that need to happen?
Well, I didn't as a producer. I was definitely more of a creative producer then, but I've definitely been around this. This is not far-fetched, and I think that's why it's so funny because it's loving, but it is a real satire of what this business is. And like any good workplace comedy, the tension of being unnecessary is a threat at all times. Like the tension of somebody younger and hipper coming up and just. So I think that kind of panic is really relatable.
Well, now the same thing, it's like if you're doing a murder mystery, you see murders everywhere. Being on the set, do you see? Well, I see every woman who sees murder mysteries. You see, when you go dating, you're like, maybe he's a murderer, or this person's like. It's always you never know. Oh. But what I was gonna say is,
that's a dark POV.
Well, it may be, but being on sets and being on studio lots, do you see your character out there? Do you look for her?
That's an interesting question. She's such a love letter to so many different people in this business that it's always an inspiration. You're right. Being in this business, there is a lot of food, character-wise, for sure, to draw from.
And the last thing is, one person who's the gold standard for you in the business, who you're like, that's my North Star, who would you give love to?
I would actually say Kathryn O'Hara, because I just think the way she's done it all is so right and decent and grounded, and she's such a good person, and she's so professional. So I would say that.
That's a love letter in itself. Thank you very much. Have a pleasure. Great night. Thank you. Thank you.